Every once in a while I get so excited to make a particular video, and today is one of those days because I know it is going to change people's lives out there. I'm talking how to double your income in 2018, how to double your income next year, guys. Now for most people it's like they can't even wrap their head around the fact of like doubling my income, right? Never mind like even like a 10% or 20% raise. Like they can't even think about like how am I going to even get 20% more income than I got this year. I'm going to tell you exactly how you double your income in 2018, and it's not rocket science, guys. Once you kind of know it and you understand it, and you can kind of wrap your head around it, it's really not that hard to understand at all. It's not like some kind of magic spell or something, okay? So, the first thing that you have to acknowledge this before you can even get to the next step of actually going out there and doing something, is you have to accept the fact that every single person pretty much in the world is an expert or near expert level at something, okay? Who knows what this thing is? It might be, I don't know, playing video games. It might be, a housewife that takes care of a bunch of kids. It might be, a stock market or something. You know what I mean? Like for me personally, there's only really two things in this whole world that I consider myself an expert or something very close to an expert on. One is the stock market. The second is social media building and passive income building through social media. Okay, those are really the only things that I would consider myself near expert level on. And out of all the other million things I know about, right? I know a lot about football. I would not consider myself an expert on that. I know a lot about, flying drones. I wouldn't consider myself an expert. I know a lot about, this and that, a lot of different things, technology or whatever, okay? I wouldn't consider myself an expert on any of that. There's only two things in this world that I would consider myself an expert on. You watching this right now, you are an expert at something. I can 100% guarantee you that. It might be playing video games. I don't know. There's something you're near expert level at, okay? So you've got to acknowledge that first, okay? That's the first thing you got to acknowledge. Now that you understand that you are an expert at something, who knows what it is? I have no clue. I don't know you personally. You got to think about that for yourself. Then you got to think, okay, how do I double my income from here, okay? So let's say we got a guy named Joe. Joe, he's a plumber, okay? He's been doing this for, probably about 10 years now. He is a plumber. So he's been doing this for 10 years. He owns his little plumbing company. What is Joe probably an expert at? He's probably an expert at plumbing, okay? He's probably an expert at plumbing. Let's say Joe currently is making $50,000 a year as a plumber, okay? He's pretty busy. He's got consistent work and whatnot. He wants to double his income. He wants to start making $100,000 a year. Okay, so the first thing we could say, well, he could double the amount of customers he has, right? That's a really hard thing to do. You're gonna have to do a lot of very smart marketing strategies. It's definitely possible. Very hard. We could say he could double the amount he charges for each job, but we know plumbing's very competitive, and if somebody's got a bid for $1,000 and you call somebody else in to give you a bid on this plumbing job and they do $500, like who are you probably gonna go with? You're probably gonna go with the $500 unless you already have a serious relationship with that other plumber, right? So those type of strategies is gonna be freaking pretty hard for him. So we live in the age of video format, okay? And how you can record a video so simple on a smartphone, for Pete's sake. It's unbelievable, right? We live in this unbelievable technology age. Well, Joe the plumber, what he could do is he could start filming videos fixing plumbing issues, okay? And he could start uploading them to, Instagram, YouTube, a lot of these platforms that tons of people are on that search stuff all the time. I would say YouTube would probably be the first one. He could upload video on, how to fix a leaky toilet, how to fix this, how to fix that, how to fix all these little issues, okay? He could upload a massive quantity of videos on fixing all of these issues, all right? Now, what he could do is, that's how he gets attention, right? People are searching for these terms. They want to know how to fix a certain problem. He shows up in search. He starts getting views, starts getting more and more attention. People coming to his page, learning about how to fix these type of problems, right? Awesome. Okay, this is very interesting. This is awesome for him. Now, how can he capitalize on this? Well, what Joe the plumber could do is he could spend 3 to 4 weeks filming all his plumbing jobs and do a super in-depth online course, feature it through something like a Teachable, right? He can go through something like Teachable, Udemy, something like that, right? Some type of online platform. He could create this course that's like a 6, 8, 10-hour course, super in-depth, that he went around all his jobs, he filmed them all, edited them all, or had paid somebody to edit it, right? got this unbelievable course set up, and in all his videos, he can have the link to that course in there. He could charge $997 for this super in-depth course, all right? $997. All he needs is one person a week to buy that course. One person a week to buy that super in-depth 8-hour course. And guess what? He doubles his income. He doubles his income by just getting one sale, guys, one sale. And if he's got all this massive quantity of videos out there, 50, 100, 200 videos, and they're all getting, a few views a day or 10 views a day, or especially if they're getting 100 or 200 or 300 views a day, we're talking about that is a really, really easy thing to sell, guys. That's a really, really easy thing to sell. You got a lot of people coming there for plumbing. Never mind, a lot of guys that are learning about plumbing would pay $997 just to learn from Joe, the expert at plumbing, guys. This is a phenomenal way. He could also do a different strategy, which he could have like 3 different courses. He could price them all at like $297 a piece, or $350 a piece. He could have like an intro level, which is just for like people that are more like want to be do-it-themselvers, at home and whatnot. He could have more moderate level, and then he could have a third level, which is like really complex stuff, things like that. He could easily double his income that way, and it's not even a problem. Think about it this way. Even to make like an extra, $26,000 a year, what's he going to sell? One course every 2 weeks? Like, guys, it's not rocket science on how to do it. He's really good at doing this thing. He's in a position where he could teach other people to do this thing. And what a lot of people worry about is they worry about, well, I'm giving away my knowledge for free. Oh my gosh, I'm giving away, how to fix a leaky toilet for free. This is going to ruin the plumbing market. No, it's not going to ruin the plumbing market. And the other thing is like, well, if I'm giving away all these different things for free, why are they going to pay for my course? Well, if your course is all in one place, and you might have a lot of the information throughout 100 videos, to a lot of people, it's not worth going through 100 videos to just maybe get all the information you have in there and probably still miss some. A lot of people would just rather pay the price, have it all in one spot, and be able to view that whenever, guys. So this is a phenomenal technique for someone like a Joe Plumber in this situation. Let's think about other industries, okay? Let's think about, what should we say? Why don't we go with somebody who doesn't even make money right now, okay? Let's do some hard ones, because obviously if somebody's in an industry for 10, 15 years, this strategy could be adapted for a ton of things, whether it's, an electrician, whether it's someone that puts in flooring, like whatever. But let's say Sally, who is a housewife, okay? She's a housewife, and she has, let's say she's got 4 kids she takes care of, okay? Her husband works all day, and she's got to take care of 4 kids. Sally the housewife, okay? Sally the housewife is probably an expert at doing a massive quantity of things, right? She takes care of 4 kids every day, right? She obviously probably is very good at somehow keeping the house organized, somehow doing time management, somehow spending time with all the kids, somehow doing laundry in a time-efficient way. She probably knows so many freaking hacks that could save people so much time that it's ridiculous. If you actually got inside her mind and you realize like how many little hacks she has to save this amount of time and this amount of time, it would be mind-blowing to me, okay? Or to anybody out there. So Sally the housewife, she could create a YouTube channel around something like, I don't know, how to, do the laundry faster and do all these different laundry tips, and then, do other videos on how to keep the house clean with kids. Like, these are things people search out all the time on YouTube and try to understand how to, give equal attention when you have 4 kids. All these type of videos that people want, right? She could give tips on all this stuff and how, what she's been good at and what she's been successful at, and the trials and tribulations and the things she's had faults at and whatnot. This is being done in mass scale right now, guys. People are becoming, there are housewives out there making hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars from this very philosophy that I'm telling you right now. So this is not some kind of magic thing or something, guys. And that's just one way. Never mind, she could be doing affiliate links and sponsorships and whatnot once she gets built. But that's another phenomenal way, guys. This is someone that has no income right now, but probably knows a freaking lot that a lot of people would love to know. How to handle, a crying 3-year-old, that's going through a tantrum or whatnot. She probably knows how to do that. She's got freaking 4 kids, guys. So there's a lot of, okay, let's say you're 20 years old right now. You're 20 years old, and you work at GameStop, okay? You work at GameStop, and you just love to play video games all the time. That's your life. You were 20 years old, you work the register at GameStop, and you love video games, and really the only thing you can consider yourself an expert on is video games. You play video games all the time, you know everything about video games. Okay, how hard is it to create a YouTube channel talking about video games all the time, thinking about interesting ideas, talking about why you thought the new Diablo was a piece of crap game and you want to go and try to return it to Best Buy, even though you work at GameStop? That'd be kind of weird. Or these type of things, like why can't you go out there and create something around that? You're like an expert at these video games, right? You know these games inside and out. You're always up to date on this. Why can't you give your ideas on, let's say the new PS5 comes out, the new PlayStation 5 comes out tomorrow. Why could you not upload a video right then and there giving your opinion on why the PlayStation 5 is going to be a piece of crap, or why the PlayStation 5 is going to be worth every dollar they're charging for it? They're charging, I don't know, $1,000 for it. It's worth it. Why can you not create a video around that? Why can you not, do some Instagram posts around this? Why can you not start a conversation around this? You are like an expert at this. You do this. You play video games all the time. You work at GameStop. You know what people like and don't like. You're getting opinions from all these people. Why can you not share that? You're like an expert at this. There's going to be a massive amount of people interested in this, right? How many people play video games? Ridiculous amounts. How many people love to, hear about the latest Call of Duty and if they should buy the latest Call of Duty or whatnot? Like, why could you not make videos about that? Like, there are thousands and thousands of gamers and things that are in the video game space that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions, if not tens of millions of dollars, from giving their opinion on different things and playing these games and whatnot. Why can you not do that? You're almost an expert at this. So if you're at GameStop and you're making, $20,000 a year working the register, why can you not create some YouTube videos each day in your part-time that takes you, 15, 20, 30 minutes to produce or whatever, and double your income and start making $40,000 a year? It's not rocket science on that, guys. I mean, when you think about how many views you could start getting and how to just make 20 extra thousand a year, and never mind the affiliate links, you could have affiliate links in there for all your different things. You have affiliate links to Amazon for all these different video games and controllers you like and gaming setups and whatnot. You could have all that in there, guys. This is not rocket science type stuff, okay? Let's say you are Billy, your name is Billy, and you are an interior designer, okay? You're an interior designer, so you help people pick out furnishings and different paints and what type of counters they have and what type of flooring they have and all this type of stuff, right? Well, guess what? You could create a YouTube channel or something social media related, giving all your tips on okay, if you want this type of wall and you want this type of expression, this is what you need to have in here. Okay, if you want a countertop that is the top 5 countertops for 2018, top 5 floorings that are in style for 2018, you could be making videos about all this stuff, and then you could have affiliate links to all these different retailers that sell those products, guys. And whenever they buy something from your affiliate link, you get paid for that. Never mind, you could be making AdSense off that and all these different things, guys. And never mind that, you could also be one of those that creates a $1,000 course off that gives away all your information. So new interior designers that are taking interior design seriously, you've been doing this, you have a successful business that you're making, $75,000 a year from this, or let's say you're making $100,000. You're doing really good. You're making $100,000 a year, okay, from your interior design business. You think a lot of people are going to want to learn from you that are coming up in the game? Heck yeah, a lot of people are like, $1,000 to learn from this guy? Hell yeah, I'll pay that. Hell, people work for months free as interns. So you think if you're a successful interior designer who's making $100K a year, someone's not going to pay $1,000 for your course? Like, give me a break. Of course people are going to pay $1,000 for your course. And how many sales a week do you need to get? What, 2 sales a week? And guess what? You just doubled your income. Now you're making over $200,000 a year, guys. This is what you got to understand. You are an expert at something, okay? Now you just have to find a way to make money off it, and trust me, there's always a way to make money off of anything, guys. Online courses is just a phenomenal one that's just building right now, and it's a huge growth vector that not a lot of people are capitalizing on because a lot of people don't look at what they're an expert on as like they're being an expert. Like, you play video games 14 hours a day and you work at GameStop, like, You're an expert at that, man. You know that. You know that stuff, man. So, you know, it is what it is, guys. You just got to start viewing yourself as you know something so well that you can. Maybe you're the best freaking fantasy football player. Maybe you are phenomenal. You win the fantasy football championship like every other year, and you're always in the playoffs, and you know everything about every player. Why not start a fantasy football YouTube channel or something social media related and then sell a course on how to become a great fantasy football player? You know how many tens of millions of people, if not hundreds of millions of people around the world play fantasy sports? Like, guys, there's so much potential for you out there. There's so much to double your income. It's not rocket science. Just go out and do it. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day.